Thank you very much for your interest in learning about Mo+, a powerful model-oriented programming language, and the Mo+ Solution Builder, the integrated development environment for effective model-driven development. In this tutorial, we will cover how you can manage your generated documents with protected areas, ignored areas, and tags. These features can assist you in determining if, when, where, and how to update your generated documents. I'm assuming you've created solutions generated code and have been exposed to the basics of the Mo+ language and code's templates. If not, please see earlier tutorials on these topics. To begin, open up a solution that utilizes the Getting Started sample pack and has some entity data. If your solution doesn't have a project, create one. Have the project use the BLL protected template. The BLL protected project template calls the BLL class code protected template to manage the output for each entity. Let's look at the BLL class code protected template found in Entity category BLL. In the content area, notice these configuration properties. All configuration properties such as these are global, so they can be set in one template and used by another. Let's update the output solution. Open the output solution. Open up a BLL code file. In this case, I'm looking at a file for an entity called category. Protected areas allow you to insert and maintain customizations within generated documents. To utilize protected areas, you must enable and define what your protected areas look like in configuration properties. Then you add matching protected areas within your template content. Mo+ Solution Builder will then handle the rest in maintaining your protected areas. In these three lines, we are turning the protected areas feature on, defining what the start of the protected area looks like, and defining what the end of the protected area looks like. Here's an example of a protected area within the template content. You would insert your custom code between these region tags in the generated documents. You can have as many protected areas in your template as you like, of the same kind as defined by your configuration properties. Let's go ahead and run through a test of protected areas. Open up your generated document. Put some custom code within the protected area. Save. Update your output solution. Notice that your file did not change. Now make a change to your file just above the protected area. Save. Update your output solution. Notice that your file was updated, but your custom code remained. Now let's make a small change in the BLL class code protected template. Update. Update your output solution. Again, notice that your file was updated, but your custom code remained. Ignored areas allow you to define areas within generated documents to ignore for use in output decision making. To utilize ignored areas, you must enable and define what these areas look like in configuration properties. Then add matching ignored areas within your template content. In these three lines, we are turning the ignored features on, defining what the start of the ignored area looks like, and defining what the end of the ignored area looks like. Here is the ignored area within the template document. Let's look at the output section. Here we see ignored and protected areas as part of the output decision making. You can use filter ignored and filter protected methods to filter out the ignored and protected areas from generated files and the currently generated text to see if there are any remaining differences or other conditions to update the file. Let's go ahead and run through a test of ignored areas. Open up your generated document. Change the name and/or date in the ignored area. Save. Update your output solution. Notice that your file did not change. Now make a change to your file just above the ignored area. Save. Update your output solution. Notice that your file was updated as well as your ignored area. This works differently than protected areas, as the ignored areas are not considered custom code. Now go ahead and change the name and/or date of the ignored area again. Save. Make a small change in the BLL class code protected template. Update. Update your output solution. Again, notice that your file was updated, including your ignored area. Tags are probably the most flexible way to determine if and how to update your generated documents. Tags are free-form words separated by spaces that can be applied to any instance in the model. Tags can be used to determine whether to generate files. Tags can be used to determine differences in how files should be generated, based on exceptions or other conditions. Tags can be used in expressions for any other kind of decision making. Open the output area of BLL protected template. Notice that the for each statement to generate the class files contains a where clause. If an entity has a tag called ignore, its class file will not be generated. Let's go ahead and tag some of our entities in the solution model with the ignore tag. We can open up any instance in the model and add tags individually, such as for this entity, but it is much easier to use a tag management tool, found by right-clicking on the solution node. Enter a tag called ignore, case sensitive. Add. Select that tag. Choose the entity element. Select the first few entities. Update. Now update your output solution. Notice that the entities you selected are no longer in the solution. The BLL protected project template has logic to remove generated files that are no longer relevant. You can look at that on your own. Go ahead and do any other tests with tags. Hopefully this tutorial has given you a handle on the protected areas, ignored areas, and tags features to maximize the management of your generated documents in the way that you want to. To get more details on these features and others, please go through the onboard help. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Other tutorial topics are available at moplus.codeplex.com. The tutorials of smaller numbers cover simpler features, while higher number ones delve deeper into features and capabilities. If you have not already done so, please download the free open source product at moplus.codeplex.com. Also, at the Download Center, you can get sample packs to help get you started quickly in creating models and generating code. Also, please go through the onboard help, which provides detailed how-to and reference. Happy coding!